The Haley O Show. Every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on balls.co.za.
Big thanks to Cabello, who spent most of an hour chatting to us about all his initiatives. We can now go home feeling very unfit and sorry for ourselves. Any plans for the comrades this year, guys?
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe watching it.
Yeah, I will possibly be, my brother-in-law gets involved, so I will possibly be supporting. But other than that, nothing. I'll be sitting on the couch eating.
What about like
watching.
7 summits? Any plans on Everest or,
I'm seriously considering like doing all 7 in like 7 months. I know it's never been done before, so I thought it would be a cool thing.
Well, I was just telling Alex that I don't even know how to ride a bicycle. How tragic is that?
I'm shocked.
Did I tell you that this was a sports radio station?
Yes, but I'm very good at theatre sports. But anything else, don't get me involved, please.
All right, let me introduce my 2 guests. We've got 2 members of the Jittery Citizens Theatre, what do you call it? Improvisational group, theatre group?
Improv comedy troupe.
That sounds a lot better. Jittery Citizens Improv Comedy Troupe. We've got Claudine Ullman and Alex Radnitz in studio with us. And do you want to just move the microphone closer to your mouth there? So for those who haven't heard of Jittery Citizens before, tell us what you guys are about. I saw their latest performance that was at Santon Theatre on the Square, sold out, packed. I think they brought in extra seats for audience members that were dying to see the show. And great performance. Dying to see you guys perform again. Tell people what you guys are about.
Well, Jittery Citizens is basically a comedy troupe of improvisers. We put on theatre sports games.
So it's like, basically for the layman, it's like, whose line is it anyway? Or Saturday Night Live, but in Josie, baby.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, I guess you have to make the comparison, but if you enjoy shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway, you can go and watch it live, and it's always better live. You can throw them topics and scenarios that you want them to perform. I mean, people talk about extreme sports, but I don't think they can be anything more extreme than being performers on a stage, not knowing what you're going to perform and just waiting for the audience to offer suggestions.
Yeah, totally. I mean, they say one of the scariest things is doing a speech in front of people. So try and imagine doing a play in front of people where you don't actually know what it is that you're doing at all.
Or singing. We do sing-prov as well, which means the audience give us a suggestion of possibly an object or something, and we have to sing a song around that object. So, yes, it can be very, very intimidating.
Are you offering any renditions now?
No,
Maz,
no,
can we
no.
throw you a topic?
The problem is you'll be able to hear us nicely with all your equipment here. So.
Yeah, if you can hear us on stage, it's a lot better.
At a distance.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so we're chatting to Jittery Citizens. We're going to find out about their upcoming performances and what they offer to corporates who are looking for something different. But right now, we're going to play their request, Alex's request, which is Against All Odds by Aching. Right, that was some Aching. You listening to the Haley O Show. Please don't forget, we still have a pair of tickets to the We still have a pair of tickets to the premiere of The Host tonight at the Zone in Rosebank to give away today. What should our impossible question be to give away the tickets? I'm going to ask you, what are the names of my 2 guests in studio for the last 10 minutes of the show?
That shouldn't be impossible.
It's nearly impossible.
Okay, so quickly get your tweets in. You've got a few more minutes to do so. Tell me who my guests in studio are right now, and we'll give you those tickets. Right, so guys, tell me what you've got, what performances Jittery Citizens have coming up.
Claude can tell you. She knows all about that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of major shows happening at Theatre on the Square in June, and the exact dates and times and all the information are available on our website,
Which is?
www.jitterycitizens.com.
Okay, so that's in Santon in June.
Yes, and otherwise we perform every last Saturday night of the month. At Pop Art Theatre in Maboneng at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And that's
you can go onto the website as well, which is popartcenter.co.za.
Pop Art Center.
To book.
Okay, so that's where, for people who don't recognize the Maboneng lingo, that's where Arts on Main is kind
Totally.
of.
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Same thing, really.
And apparently you guys have a really big following there on a monthly basis.
Absolutely. We've got a strong following there, and we're starting to get a really strong following. As you said, we were sold out at Theatre on the Square. But we also focus a lot on corporates and school workshops. So we're constantly busy.
So why would a corporate hire you guys? Is this for pure entertainment, or is it for team building? What?
There's a couple of levels of what we offer in terms of for a corporate package. It can be for just an entertainment sake, or there are the idea of improv is something that takes teamwork. So
Sure.
it's a very great way of finding the dynamics between people and how they work with each other and what strengths they have, and you
But
can find that
also
through the games we play.
in a fun, exciting way.
You
But
laugh
what about
non-stop.
people might be listening now and think, "Oh, we're not getting you in. I don't want to act." Is it? I mean, do you bring?
Well, we break the ice and make it fun, participatory. That was a long word. Participatory games where people can actually get into a space where they don't mind performing, and they all doing it together. So we're never singling anyone out.
So it's not you don't get put on stage and
Never,
told to be
never,
funny. It's
never.
more like group games.
Yeah, I mean, if you can
Yes.
play games like charades or 30 seconds and you have fun doing that, and most people do, improv is also the same kind of thing, that you can really identify what and how you want to take part in something.
Cool.
And that's how you identify a person's place in a team. Some people are stronger in certain areas and some people are not so strong in some areas, and you can find your place.
Awesome. And you know you're going to get a good laugh. Like
Yeah.
you always know. Like with your performances, if you go along on the last Saturday of the month, or you go along to your performances at Theatre on the Square, it's going to be an entertaining evening. Whether it's for a first date or just for doing something different before dinner or after dinner.
Yeah, and you know, Haley, I think one of the lovely things about improv is that there's an essence of us. And when I say us, I mean Joburgers, South Africans in the performance. And I think that's something that's very necessary. It's this idea of exploring the unknown and what we have to offer as people, and you know, all the little nuances that we have and find funny and find entertaining, and that's what's great about
And
it.
it allows us, to laugh at our little nuances.
Yeah.
And I mean, because obviously people throw you the most ridiculous topics. They will throw you Malema's worst statement, or I don't
Exactly.
know, Oscar
So-
Pistorius,
Lots
or
of like bum and toilet jokes.
Yes,
as well,
also
which
toilet
is-
jokes. Everybody seems to love those. But
No
what
one
is-
ever grows up, it seems.
Yeah,
I still
no
find
one
it
ever
funny
grows
too.
up.
So.
But that's what's so great is improv, I feel, makes theatre accessible to the masses. Anybody can watch it, anybody can enjoy it, and anybody can participate in it, which
Sure.
is so wonderful.
Sure, it's not going to take forever. It's not going to, drone on. And you can tell people afterwards you went to the theatre on the weekend.
Exactly.
Exactly. How very posh.
I mean, really, you just had like a fun evening out.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll just chat to you for a few more minutes, running out of time here, but one more song here on The Haley O Show. That's Lifehouse hanging by a moment. So nice to have fellow actors in studio with me. I've got Claudine and Alex in
Yay.
studio, and I'm saying that really clearly because that is the answer to our question that will win you tickets to the premiere of The Host at Ster-Kinnecourt tonight. So Claudine and Alex, just tweet me at Haley Owen SA or Balls Radio and say the words Alex and Claudine, and we'll send you those tickets. I saw The Host last night. Really different. If you like Twilight, you will love The Host. Okay.
I'm going.
I'm probably not.
So Alex and Claudine are from the improv troupe Jittery Citizens. They're performing at the Theatre on the Square in June, and they also are a great option for corporates wanting to do team building, wanting to break down barriers, wanting to have something fun in their offices. So guys, just tell us again where we can get hold of you.
Well, you can get hold of us on Twitter at Jittery Citizens, or on our website, jitterycitizens.com, or you can follow either one of us on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at ClaudieOKKiddo. So that's CLAUDIOKKIDDO.
Just
Mine
say it again
is-
once.
Claudie OK Kiddo.
That's an easy one. Mine is Alex Radnitz at Alex Radnitz. Is that how you say
Yes.
it? At Alex Radnitz, RADNITZ, and then we will let you know what's happening.
Okay,
with the
brilliant.
show.
And they're also offering 2 tickets for their first performance in June at the Theatre on the Square. So if you want a fun night out where you're just really gonna laugh, a show similar to Whose Line Is It Anyway, then you can tweet them at Jittery Citizens.
Yes.
What do they need to tweet to
They
win
need
these
to tweet
tickets?
the word participatory and spell it
Yes.
correctly.
Spell it correctly because I could barely say it in this interview.
Okay, there you have it. If you'd like tickets to their first show in June, you need to tweet participatory.
And say it
See?
while you're tweeting it. Participatory.
They're working on your pronunciation and diction as well as giving you prizes.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in studio today. What you guys
Thank
up
for
to this
having
weekend?
us.
I've just got a motorbike, so I'm going to be taking a little bit of a trip on the weekend.
Doing Holy Fest, baby. The Colour Festival. So I'm going to be partying at Emmerentia Dam.
Awesome. Apparently the tickets for that have gone up to something ridiculous like 900 Rand. Is that
Yeah, thank God I bought mine when I did.
true? Okay. Good. Well, that's definitely an option if the weather's good.
Yep, it is.
I'm going to be doing Impy Challenge this weekend. It's my first trail run, and this one happens to have 17 obstacles. So
Oh.
that should be rather interesting. I'll tell you guys all about that next week. But thank you for joining me. We've snuck into Sash's slot this morning because he's over in Cape Town. Hopefully he'll forgive me. I'll give him 8 minutes from my show next week. But thanks for joining us. Thanks to all the guests that came in this morning. Steve Peralta, Cabello, and Alex and Claudine. Have a great weekend. See you next week.
Participatory.
The Haley O Show. Every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on bulls.co.za.